The WNBA offseason is in full swing, and all eyes are on Kelsey Mitchell. The Indiana Fever guard is a highly sought-after free agent. Mitchell just finished her 6th season with the Fever. She averaged an impressive 18.4 points per game last season. This solidified her place as one of the league's premier scorers. Mitchell's talent and potential have not gone unnoticed. Several teams are eager to acquire her services. The Fever, of course, want to keep their star player. They offered her a qualifying offer to retain her negotiation rights. However, Mitchell has other options to explore. The free agency period officially began on January 21st. This means Mitchell and her representatives can now negotiate with other teams. The pressure is on for the Fever to convince Mitchell to stay. Other teams are preparing to make their best pitch. The next few weeks will be crucial for Mitchell's future. Her decision will have a significant impact on the WNBA landscape. Where will this dynamic scorer land? Candace Parker, a legend in the WNBA, knows a thing or two about free agency. The two-time WNBA champion recently made headlines with a bold prediction. She believes Kelsey Mitchell will sign with the Golden State Valkyries. This sent shockwaves through the league. Parker, now retired and working as an analyst, cited several factors for her prediction. She highlighted the Valkyries' need for a star player to build around. She also emphasized the appeal of playing in a major market like the Bay Area. Kelsey Mitchell is the type of player who can change a franchise, Parker stated during a recent broadcast. The Valkyries have a young team with potential, and Mitchell could be the missing piece they need to become contenders. Parker's prediction carries significant weight within the WNBA community. Her insights and analysis are highly respected. It has fueled speculation and intrigue surrounding Mitchell's free agency. The Golden State Valkyries are a relatively new franchise. They are eager to make their mark on the league. Landing a player of Kelsey Mitchell's caliber would be a major coup for the organization. It would instantly elevate their profile and competitiveness. For Mitchell, the Valkyries present a unique opportunity. She would become the face of the franchise. She would have the chance to build a legacy in a new market. The Bay Area is known for its passionate sports fans. Mitchell would receive a warm welcome and strong support from the Valkyries faithful. Golden State also boasts a promising young core. Players like forward Ashley Joens and center Queen Egbo show great potential. Mitchell's experience and leadership would be invaluable to their development. Together, they could form a formidable force in the Western Conference. The Valkyries are a team on the rise. They are eager to prove themselves. Mitchell's arrival would signal their intentions to compete for championships. The Golden State Valkyries have a clear vision for the future. They want to build a championship contender. They believe Kelsey Mitchell is the key to making that vision a reality. The Valkyries have been strategic in their roster construction. They have focused on acquiring young talent through the draft. Now they are ready to add a proven star to the mix. Mitchell's scoring prowess would provide a much-needed boost to the Valkyries' offense. She is a threat to score from anywhere on the court. Her ability to create her own shot and draw fouls would make her a nightmare for opposing defenses. Furthermore, Mitchell's arrival would take some pressure off the Valkyries' young players. It would allow them to develop at their own pace. They could learn from Mitchell's experience and leadership. This would create a positive and supportive environment for growth. The Valkyries are committed to building a winning culture. They believe Mitchell's work ethic and determination would be a perfect fit for their organization. The Indiana Fever's dilemma: rebuilding or retaining a star. The Indiana Fever are facing a difficult decision. They must decide whether to rebuild or retain their star player. Rebuilding would involve trading Mitchell for young players and draft picks. This would give them a chance to start fresh and build for the future. Retaining Mitchell would require a significant financial commitment. They would need to build a competitive team around her. The Fever have a rich history in the WNBA. They won the championship in 2012. However, they have struggled in recent years. They have not made the playoffs since 2016. This has led to speculation that a rebuild is necessary. However, losing Mitchell would be a major blow to the franchise. She is a fan favorite and a cornerstone of their team. The Fever must carefully weigh their options. They need to decide what is best for the long-term success of the franchise. The next few weeks will be crucial for the Fever's future. Their decision will have a ripple effect throughout the league. Navigating the negotiation table, trade possibilities, and salary cap. The WNBA's free agency period is a complex dance of negotiations, trades, and salary cap considerations. The Indiana Fever, if they choose to explore sign-and-trade scenarios for Kelsey Mitchell, will need to find a suitable trade partner. This partner must be willing to part with valuable assets while also having the salary cap space to accommodate Mitchell's contract demands. The Valkyries, while an attractive destination for Mitchell, don't have a bevy of star players to offer in return. Their most enticing trade asset might be Kate Martin, a young and promising guard who could be a valuable piece for the Fever's future. However, whether this would be enough to entice Indiana to part ways with Mitchell remains to be seen. Adding another layer of complexity is the WNBA's salary cap. Teams have limited financial flexibility. The Valkyries would need to make room under the cap to sign Mitchell to a contract that reflects her market value. This could involve renegotiating existing contracts or making difficult decisions about other players on their roster. The negotiation process will be a delicate balancing act for all parties involved. February 1st looms. The clock is ticking for Mitchell's decision. The clock is ticking for Kelsey Mitchell to make her free agency decision. The deadline for players to officially sign contracts is February 1st. As this date rapidly approaches, the pressure mounts on Mitchell, the Indiana Fever, and the Golden State Valkyries. Mitchell faces a life-altering choice: remain with the team that drafted her and where she's spent her entire career, or embark on a new chapter with a franchise eager to build around her talents. Each option comes with its own set of risks and rewards. The Fever, meanwhile, must prepare for all possibilities. They need to have contingency plans in place if Mitchell decides to leave. They cannot afford to be caught off guard when free agency officially begins. For the Valkyries, the waiting game continues. They can only hope that their pitch, combined with Candace Parker's ringing endorsement, will be enough to lure Mitchell to the Bay Area. The final days leading up to February 1st will be filled with anticipation and speculation. The entire WNBA will be watching closely to see where Kelsey Mitchell ultimately lands. The ripple effect, potential impact on the WNBA landscape. Kelsey Mitchell's free agency decision will have a ripple effect throughout the WNBA. Her choice will not only impact the Indiana Fever and the Golden State Valkyries, but could also shift the balance of power within the league. If Mitchell stays with the Fever, it signals a commitment to rebuilding around her. This would put pressure on the Fever's front office to surround her with a talented supporting cast. It would also set the stage for a potential resurgence of the franchise in the coming years. However, if Mitchell chooses the Valkyries, it instantly elevates their status as contenders. It would send a message to the rest of the league that the Valkyries are serious about competing for championships. It could also spark a free agency frenzy, with other teams scrambling to acquire players who can compete with a Mitchell-led Valkyries squad. The WNBA is a league of parity, where even small changes can have a significant impact. Mitchell's decision has the potential to reshape the league's landscape for years to come. A new chapter awaits. Mitchell's legacy on the line. As Kelsey Mitchell weighs her options, one thing is certain: a new chapter in her basketball journey awaits. Whether she stays with the Indiana Fever or joins the Golden State Valkyries, Mitchell's legacy is on the line. She has already established herself as one of the most electrifying scorers in the WNBA. Now, she has the opportunity to solidify her place among the league's all-time greats. The decision she makes in the coming weeks will play a pivotal role in shaping that legacy. Will she be remembered as the player who led the Fever back to prominence? Or will she be celebrated as the cornerstone of a dynasty in Golden State? Only time will tell. But one thing is for sure: Kelsey Mitchell's future is bright, and the WNBA will be watching eagerly to see what she accomplishes next.